Hello everybody and welcome back to our CITTADELLA career mode. I actually don't know what episode this is, so I guess 53, 54, something like that, like low to mid 50s. And yeah, we have started off very good into this season. Last episode we have won against Napoli, I think, and then got a draw against Sassuolo or something. But we are for some reason actually second place now in front of Napoli. Even with a win, we could already be 4 points in front of them, have the same amount of points in Lazio, 3 points behind Milan, and we're gonna play against Milan today. First of all, we're gonna play, as you were able to see, against Udinese Calcio, then against Milan, and then we will probably simulate the game against Sampdoria. Next episode we are in December, and I kind of think I will go for the full month. The thing is, I will simulate the game against Bologna. I will play these two, and against Trapani I might play two, but I think I will just simulate it. But we can have a quick look actually at the league table very fast at the 3 teams we are gonna play against in this episode. So of course we were able to see Udinese Calcio is just 2 points behind us on a 6th place. So with a loss we would at least drop down 1 place because they would go in front of us. If we do win though and then win against Milan, we would be 1st place. That's a good thing. 2 wins in the next 2 games and we will finish actually as 1st place. Of course if we win against Sampdoria too, who are not too bad, but if we win this first game, we're 6 points in front of them, so I'm not too interested, and this is why I will simulate this one. The question right now is who is gonna play on the left, not Gotcheba. It has to be Antes or Alexopoulos, who can play there. He's left-footed. I mean, I did really enjoy him, but Antes also is not playing too bad. I will actually put him Antes. I think Antes is the best decision here, but I mean, I'm kinda sad about Alexopoulos. I would definitely like to play with him more often, but currently he is just our 3rd choice in the left and the right. That's... well, unfortunately, I'm not using him too often right now, even though he has potential and he is playing good and he is good rated. This game, of course, is a must win. Udinese Calcio is not a bad team. They're doing good in this league and they have some good players, but if you win against Napoli and whatever, then of course we do want to win. So this is definitely a must win. I wouldn't be too unhappy with a draw probably if they play good, but we start off with Antes straight away with the first chance. So yeah, if we play decent, I think this is going to be quite an easy win, maybe not by like 3 or 4 goals, but like a 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, something like that. The pass through to Danny is not working, but yeah. This should be kinda an easy win in my opinion, or yeah, I think so, if you play our game. What the fuck? Andes is free, pass him to him, but he just walked off the pitch. He's not on the pitch. I actually have no idea what happened to Antes. Of course he's getting injured probably. But what the fuck, I see, oh, a lot of space for that dude. Let's pass it to him. I'm waiting looking where I pass it next or whatever, where I go with the tripling. And he just doesn't care. I mean, even if you're going off, at least pass the ball to somebody real quick and then go off. For fuck's sake. But he's at least on, so not sure what happened. But yeah, I don't know, man, that was a bit confusing. Andes with a bit of space. I will wait, cut inside, works out perfectly. Go around one more, get a penalty! Andes still a bit injured, but he just made an amazing tripling. Good pass to him, and then he goes through one with a nice fake shot, cuts inside, and then he has the acceleration and the agility to even be too quick for Zamir. This is a penalty. Of course, yesterday it wasn't too good. Let's go to the left. I was going to the middle, saved. Going to the right is saved, going to the left, saved. I can do whatever I want. Right now I can just not score penalties. I think the last 4 penalties I had in FIFA 17 were all misses. I mean, I cannot go anywhere. The first penalty of yesterday's video, I went to the right side, saved. Second penalty, I went to the middle, saved. Now I went to the left, saved. What am I even supposed to do? For fuck's sake, man, this is so freaking shit. I hate it. I don't actually know anymore where to go, because no, I always went to the right side. I went like 20-25 penalties in a row I had in FIFA 17. Basically the first 20 or 25 or whatever. I always went to the right, and then maybe one of them got saved. Because the goalkeeper basically never really jumped to the right side. They never did for some reason. And then suddenly they started to do it when I missed like 2 or 3 in a row because they went to the right side. So I started going to the left side. And then again, 6, 7, 8 in a row, all goals, because they always went to the right side for some reason. And now they always just save it. Wherever I go, they are just saving them. Even if I mix it up. Yeah, what the fuck, it's always a save. Fucking bullshit. The pass to Antes, who has a lot of space. Antes! Yes, it was the correct decision to use him in this game. He has played very bad in the start, but now with a few very nice dribbles, very nice positioning, got us a penalty, and now this time he even scored. Andre Andes, 49 minutes, really the very well deserved 1-0 lead. We are definitely there. I don't think they had a chance so far. They're doing basically nothing. It's not like they're not trying, but it's very easy to like just head out the cross or block the shot or whatever. I think you guys had to do nothing so far at all. And so yeah, we definitely dominate this game. And now finally took the lead. Now of course hopefully not concede straight away. At least they had straight away of course the first big chance. You guys actually had to do something, but yeah, we might actually get the clean sheet. I mean, if it continues like this, we should quite easily get the clean sheet. And then it would be this 1-0 win I talked about. Not like 3 or 4 goals, but quite an easy win. They don't have a lot of chances. We take the clean sheet, scored 1. Perfectly fine. So let's go for that. Let's go for the 1-0 win here. Or let's just concede straight after I talk. Basically nothing happens. I start talking how they have no chance. Boom, first chance. I talk about how we can get the clean sheet. Boom, goal. He just had the ball, asked him to pass it, and he just lost it. Great. Great. They're doing nothing at all. For 50 minutes. And we finally score after we missed the penalty. And then, of course, boom, chance, boom, goal. Like, for fuck's sake. This is so typical. Typical FIFA 17 is that. For fuck's sake. Oh! This game is going better and better. It's right now this game hates me. Yesterday's episode already was so freaking retarded and everything. Everything was against me. Everything that can go against me did go against me. And this game, penalty saved. We score, finally straight away concede, and now they get a penalty after such a retarded attack. Basically this was the 3rd attack in the whole game, basically. And then of course perfect. It was basically the 3rd. Every penalty against me is always a goal, but every penalty I have is not a goal. That was the 3rd attack in the whole game. First attack, first chance, just after I say they don't have any chance. Second attack, just after I say they don't score, boom, they score. Third attack, they get a penalty and score. Like, everything that can go against me right now in this game is going against me. This game just hates me. Please, ref, give us one more attack. I don't even want to play anymore this game. After yesterday's episode, where just everything again that could go against me did go against me. And then this. I basically just don't want to play anymore. But we're gonna still play against Milan. Alright, dropping down the 4th. Und nur die nächste Karte noch in front of us. Alright, this looks already amazing. We have Turkaslan being back. But Yiğit's been out for 7 days. Played for Turkey. Hopefully fine. 7 days should be fine. And Anders out for 3 weeks. Anders, man, he played so good. And what did he achieve? He got injured, he got us a penalty that got missed, scored, and we still lost. He basically made everything in he was basically again alone against 22 players, or 21. Because he was trying to win the game for us, and everybody else, the opponents as well as all his teammates, tried to lose us this game. And he was almost winning against 21 players, but in the end he was not able to. You know guys, we are scouting Turkey and Romania, but not even Greece. For like, I don't know how long, but I mean, okay, we can see we both bought them in the 28th February and March. So in the like 3rd to 4th week of February and March. February and March is when we were starting to look for the 3rd. So basically with the 28th of March, no 21st, we have been looking for a 3rd scout. We are now in November, exactly 21st. So basically for exactly 8 months now. For exactly 8 months, we have started looking for a 3rd scout and looking there at least 4 times a month. Basically once a week. I've been looking into that. With every scout report I was looking in there, and every single week I've been looking into that. We started doing that with the 21st of March. It's now been 8 months, guys. 8 months. Times 4, 30 plus times we have been looking into that to find one last 5-star scout. And we do have the money to sign him. And we still are not able to find one. We haven't been scouting Greece for 8 freaking months now. What is freaking going on with this game? Alright, we play against Milan next. They're now 6 points in front of us because they have won. With a win, at least we could, of course, be closer than to them, or at least keep the 3 points we had in the start of the episode. We could get closer to Lazio because they only got a draw, so we would only be 1 point behind them. No, they actually were behind us, so we still would lose, I think. I'm not sure, but all I know is I don't want to lose 2 games. Against Milan, I would have accepted a loss normally. I would have said, okay, against Milan we can lose. Against Udinese, I want to win. 3 points, I'm fine. They're first place. They are actually the big favorite. They have made a lot of signings. Okay, Jan Sommer in goal. He is a new signing. I think they signed it actually from Juve, but I'm not sure. Donnarumma still not playing. De Gilio, Muniza, or Muniesa. Romagnoli, Calabria. I don't know the right back there. The other ones are good. Dentonka, Locatelli, Guilherme. Horta, Konate, Suso. I'm not sure who Konate is on the right back. These are the only 2 I don't know. But Konate last season has played against us and I think he has scored. That was when I said, I don't know who he is. Probably not too good, and then boom, he scored with his first chance. And I was like, of course, it's exactly this dude. And I just say that he's not good. Probably. He scores. So hopefully this time it's not scoring. Again, normally would have accepted a loss, but I want 3 points, so I don't know, let's see what we can achieve. Alright, it's actually not a goal. I really thought it would be a goal, so I actually was already looking away. Thought, for fuck's sake, of course. As soon as I saw Yildiz wouldn't save it. But actually they have missed it. Thank God. Oh, fucking Konate, dude. Yildiz with the save. Oh. Okay, another save. It's only Milan. I have no freaking chance. I don't know the last time we actually even got the ball out of our own half. I don't know, guys. But right now it's only Milan. Oh. Okay. I actually don't know how the fuck this worked out, but I think this is our first chance. Or our first shot on target in the whole game. 69th minute, of course, whatever. What else minute it could be? To some of the pass, they do have the ball, just give it to us. It's their captain too. Jan Sommer is a complete retard because he's not only coming out but jumping completely to the wrong decision. What the fuck? Making the wrong decision, jumping to the opposite side where from the goal. I mean, just does make sense what he's doing there. And Mirkia says thank you and scores the goal. It's definitely not deserved at all. But currently we would lose against freaking Udinese after we played really good, and win against Milan after they dominated us. Come on, please, somehow stop that. Okay. It's oh, what the freaking okay, somehow we survived again. Seferovic, okay, he is a bad striker, so I'm fine that he is on. Young too. They have some good players, man. Come on, it looks good. 1-0. We don't have to survive that much more. They will have probably a few chances still in these minutes because we cannot freaking defend today. But currently, we would freaking win against them. And even if we get a draw, it would still be a very good result. A 1 or 2 would still be not only because we play against Milan, but also because we got dominated, a very good result. But we could even win if we are not too retarded and can somehow get this clean sheet. Oh, nice tackle. Look at the space. Just wait for Tavares. The pass, Tavares, please. You have done really bad this episode. But at least one thing is always sure. If he has a chance, he will score. What a huge mistake from Muniesa, giving the ball to Mirkia. That was easy. And Jan Sommer is also not the greatest goalkeeper. They have some amazing attackers, but in the defense, they definitely could improve a few things. But 10 minutes before the end, I mean, 12 minutes before, 12 minutes ago in this game, I wouldn't have expected anything like this, and now suddenly we're winning 2-0 and it looks very good. It looks definitely that we could get to 3 points here, because they would have to score 2 goals within 10 minutes, which is kinda unlikely actually. And now the ref, I mean, that maybe was a foul, the ref giving us a free kick though. Ah, this is cool. I mean, so much shit happened to me in this episode that I think I kinda deserved this. I mean, it makes me on the one side a bit less unhappy and less sad that we lost against Udinese, because we still got the 3 points I wanted in these 2 games. But On the other side, it makes me more unhappy because if we would have won against Udinese, we would now be first place. And 7 shots on 2 on target doesn't even make sense at all. These statistics are so retarded. Because if we would have won against Udinese, we would have been only 3 points behind them before this game, and would now be on the same amount of points, and would be first place. This way we are still 3 points behind them, only on 4th. But only 1 point behind Lazio, only 1 point behind Udinese, who are now on 2nd, and only 3 points behind Milan. One more game against Sampdoria, which should be, in my opinion, quite an easy win. And then we might actually end this episode once again in the top 3 on the Champions League position. And that, of course, is probably our goal in this season. I would also be happy with EuroLeague, but because we're already in Season 5, I kind of feel like Season 6 should be the season where we should play some Champions League football. So I really want to qualify for the Champions League in this season. So we have some tired players for some reason, but I will still use my first choice team. If Kaplan is tired, he can just get up on. Yeah, they haven't played too. I mean, okay, they have played against Atalanta and Napoli, two very big opponents. To get 2 draws, that's not too bad. They have some good players. Viviano is good. Bar is not too bad. Charlotto, of course. Brad is good talent. Idea is a good player. But it is Dennis Kaplan who scores after 70 minutes to take the lead. That's all that happens in the first half, except of yellow card. Getting some off from Panagos. Linette is also a good player. We know him from the Bremen game last in FIFA 16. I did last few minutes. Please don't concede now. That would be horrible. No, we don't, and therefore we do get 2 wins. And we can end this episode with 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, and the first place. But some teams have a game in hand. We are at a match of rating of 90, guys. This is the first time in my whole. I think I've never had a 90+ rating in any kind of FIFA before, and of course since FIFA 16, because before that there wasn't a mention rating. So it's the first time I think I've ever had a 90+ rating, but it will go down soon. We have to sign everybody up that we do feel like can do good. We have a full youth squad, so if FG is in, okay, we might have to soon release a few players, but let's actually have to give one more look, because we have to let him scout again. Nope, again not the 5-star scout. The question is now actually, I will have to continue with Turkey, to be honest. So we will still not scout Greece, because we cannot find a shitty youth scout, which is unbelievable. We start off the month. Andres Antes played so good in the first game, and what did he get? He played so amazing, and what he get was being injured for this game, being in pain basically. Then getting a penalty that got missed by Zabellas. Going, and we still lose the game because every teammate of him still wanted to lose the game. Being injured for a few weeks, coming back, and then straight away being injured for 2 months. He is one of the most unlucky players you can ever see, and it's not his first injury. He is like Marco Reus, he's always injured. He's playing good, but he's always injured. They have won a league last season. I mean, they're 8th place, so I would maybe think about simulating the game, but they have won the league last season. They have won against us the last game, and they do have just 4 points less, and of course they are still just 6 points behind first place and has a game in hand. So if they win, they will at least be not more than 5 points away from first, so they're still not too bad. In Napoli, Lazio, I'm not sure why Udinese is so good in this season, but they won against us, they won again. Best attack. Defense is quite shit, but they have the best attack, the second best goal defense. After us, we have the best goal defense. That's not too bad. Yeah, in their first place, but of course Milan has a game in hand, and the same for us. So if we win, we would at least go in front of Juve, that are finally actually doing good again, and Udinese. But yeah, we are doing good. I mean, a bad episode and we would drop down to 7th, 8th, being a few points behind first. A good episode, we end with first place, basically. So who knows? We basically finished after the 13th match day as second place. It's only that Juve has already played the same with Udinese and both have won. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, that would be cool if you could smash the like button. Don't forget that tomorrow I will upload this video to tell me that in that video when would be a good time if you are interested for me to make these streams. Except with this, guys, just have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow, quite sure, with another episode of Our Book Be Key. Have an amazing day, and bye, guys.